Aurelio Martinez was born on December 6, 1962, in the coastal town of Playa, located in the Colón department of Honduras. Growing up in a Garifuna community, Aurelio was immersed in the rich cultural traditions of the Garifuna people. The Garifuna are descendants of enslaved Africans who intermarried with indigenous populations of the Caribbean, and their culture is a unique blend of African rhythms, indigenous language, and Caribbean traditions. From an early age, Aurelio was exposed to the music, language, and customs that would later shape his musical career. Garifuna music is characterized by its use of drums, percussion instruments, and unique rhythms. It is typically accompanied by call-and-response vocals, which reflect the African roots of the Garifuna people. The music was a vital part of the daily life and rituals in the Garifuna community, with songs being sung at celebrations, funerals, and other communal gatherings. Aurelio Martinez, growing up in this environment, quickly became aware of the deep cultural significance of this music, which would become the foundation for his later work. As a child, Aurelio was drawn to the sounds of the Garifuna drums, the punta rhythm, and the parranda songs that resonated in his community. He began to show an early interest in music, learning to play traditional instruments like the Garifuna drum and the conga. His natural talent and passion for music led him to seek out formal training, which would serve to refine his skills and broaden his musical horizons. Aurelio Martinez's musical journey began in the late 1980s, when he began performing in his local community and neighboring regions. He was heavily influenced by Garifuna elders, who passed down the traditions of the music and its rhythms. As he grew older, Aurelio moved to the capital city of Tegucigalpa, where he continued his education in music and immersed himself in the Honduran music scene. He began to experiment with a mix of traditional Garifuna sounds and contemporary influences, reflecting the evolving musical tastes of the time. Aurelio's career took off in the early 1990s, when he became part of a generation of musicians determined to preserve and innovate within Garifuna music. He became a prominent figure in the Honduran music scene, performing at various cultural events and festivals. His music transcended the borders of Honduras, gaining recognition in neighboring countries such as Belize, Guatemala, and Nicaragua, where Garifuna culture also thrives. One of the defining elements of Aurelio Martinez's work is his ability to blend traditional Garifuna rhythms with modern musical styles. He is known for integrating elements of jazz, reggae, and world music into his compositions. His innovative approach has helped to keep Garifuna music alive and relevant, ensuring that it continues to evolve while maintaining its cultural roots. In this sense, Aurelio has become both a guardian of tradition and a forward-thinking innovator. In the early 2000s, Aurelio Martinez began to gain international recognition for his work. His album Cantos de mi Tierra, Songs of My Land, released in 2004, marked a significant milestone in his career. This album, which blends Garifuna music with elements of Latin American folk music and contemporary sounds, received widespread acclaim for its artistry and authenticity. It introduced a new generation of listeners to Garifuna music and earned Aurelio a place on the global stage. Aurelio's international recognition grew steadily throughout the 2000s and 2010s. He performed at prestigious venues and festivals worldwide, including the Smithsonian Folklife Festival in Washington, D.C., and the WOMAD, World of Music, Arts, and Dance Festival. These performances helped to introduce Garifuna music to a global audience, and Aurelio became one of the leading figures in the movement to preserve and promote the Garifuna culture through music. Aurelio Martinez's musical style is a distinctive blend of traditional Garifuna rhythms and modern musical influences. His mastery of the Garifuna drum and his deep understanding of the punta rhythm are central to his music, but his ability to experiment with other genres, such as reggae, jazz, and Latin American folk, has made him a pioneering figure in the world of world music. One of the most remarkable aspects of Aurelio's music is his commitment to preserving the traditional sounds of the Garifuna people while pushing the boundaries of what is possible within the genre. His work incorporates a wide range of instruments, including the marimba, conga, drums, and shaker, as well as his own powerful voice. His music often carries themes of resistance, identity, and cultural pride, addressing the challenges faced by the Garifuna people such as the threat of cultural erasure and the loss of ancestral lands. Aurelio's ability to infuse his songs with deep emotional resonance and social commentary has made him an influential figure within the world music scene. His music often tells stories of the Garifuna community's history, struggles, and aspirations, providing a powerful voice for an otherwise marginalized group. At the same time, his work reflects a universal human experience, resonating with listeners from diverse cultural backgrounds. Aurelio Martinez's contributions to music and culture have been widely recognized throughout his career. In addition to being named Honduras Cultural Ambassador, he has received numerous accolades and awards for his work. His album Cantos de mi Tierra earned him critical acclaim, and his follow-up albums, such as Garifuna Soul, 2012, and Aurelio Martinez y su Grupo, 2018, continued to build on his success. His music has been featured in international film and television projects, further cementing his reputation as a leading figure in world music. He has also collaborated with other prominent musicians, both within the Latin American music scene and beyond, including artists from the United States, Europe, and Africa. Outside of his music career, Aurelio Martinez is a passionate advocate for the Garifuna community. He has used his platform to raise awareness about issues such as the displacement of the Garifuna people from their ancestral lands, as well as the preservation of their language and culture. He has been an outspoken critic of the Honduran government's treatment of the Garifuna and has called for greater recognition and support for the indigenous and Afro-descendant communities in Central America. Aurelio is also involved in various charitable efforts, working to improve the lives of the Garifuna people by supporting educational initiatives, healthcare programs, and cultural preservation projects. His dedication to his people is evident not only in his music, but also in his commitment to social change. Aurelio Martinez, killed when the aircraft crashed shortly after taking off from the Honduran island of Roatán, heading for the port of La Ceiba on the mainland, on Monday night. The plane, a British-made Jetstream 41, suffered an apparent mechanical failure and came down just half a mile from the island's coast, according to a statement from police. Aurelio Martinez's legacy is one of cultural pride, artistic excellence, and social activism. Through his music, he has introduced the world to the richness of Garifuna culture, while also highlighting the pressing issues facing his community. His contributions to the world of music have helped to preserve the traditions of the Garifuna people, while his innovations have ensured that those traditions continue to evolve and thrive in the modern world. As an artist, Aurelio has become a symbol of resilience and hope for the Garifuna people. His music has empowered generations of listeners to embrace their heritage and fight for their rights, ensuring that the Garifuna culture remains an integral part of the global musical landscape for years to come.